A thin line appears without warning, slicing across Earth with impossible precision. It cuts through crowded cities, empty deserts, deep oceans, and frozen mountains as if geography means nothing to it. Satellites confirm the same thing everywhere. It's perfectly straight, endlessly consistent, and completely unexplainable. There's no origin point, no visible source, no sign of construction. It simply exists. At first, people assume it's a visual anomaly, some kind of atmospheric distortion. But aircraft begin diverting routes. Ships halt miles before reaching it. Military units are deployed to investigate, yet every instrument returns zero data. No heat signature. No radiation. No electromagnetic interference. It glows, but doesn't behave like light should. Within hours, emergency broadcasts take over every network. The message is short, repeated in every language: do not cross the line. No explanation follows. No authority claims responsibility. Just a warning, firm and absolute. The world reacts instantly. Social media erupts with theories: alien intervention, secret weapons, divine signs. Live streams pop up from every continent as people gather near the boundary, documenting it from every angle. Up close, it hums faintly, almost inaudible, but constant. At night, it shines brighter, casting a cold glow over everything it touches. Some try to interact with it. Objects are thrown toward it but stop just short, as if hitting an invisible wall, or sometimes pass through without effect. The inconsistency only deepens the mystery. Scientists scramble for answers, but nothing fits. No known physics explains it. Despite the warnings, curiosity grows stronger. Crowds begin forming near the line, held back only by fear of the unknown. Governments increase restrictions, deploying barriers and patrols, but the truth spreads faster than control ever could. Because the real question isn't what the line is. It's why it's there. And for the first time in history, humanity is forced to face something it cannot challenge, cannot understand, and cannot ignore. The line doesn't move. It doesn't react. It simply waits. As if it knows someone, eventually, will step forward. And when that happens, everything will change. It starts with a dare. A small group of thrill-seekers sets up a live stream near one of the glowing boundaries. Cameras roll from multiple angles, drones hover overhead, millions tune in within minutes. The chat scrolls faster than anyone can read, half the world telling them to stop, the other half pushing them forward. They laugh. To them, it's just another stunt. Another moment to go viral. One of them steps closer, standing inches from the line. He hesitates, but only for a second. Then he lifts his foot and crosses it. He disappears. No flash. No sound. No delay. One frame he's there, the next he's gone. The stream glitches as the remaining group freezes in shock. Someone shouts his name, stepping forward instinctively. Another grabs him, trying to pull him back before he crosses too. Too late. The moment his hand breaks the boundary, it vanishes. Clean. Instant. He collapses backward, screaming, staring at the empty space where his arm used to be. There's no blood. No wound. Just nothing. Panic takes over. Cameras shake. The drone footage spirals as people run in every direction. The stream cuts abruptly, but it's already too late. The clip spreads across the world in minutes. Every platform. Every screen. Every language. Governments respond immediately, but the tone has changed. This isn't caution anymore, it's fear. The warning becomes absolute. Crossing the line results in immediate loss. No recovery. No explanation. But the worst part isn't what was taken. It's what appears. At the exact point where the first man vanished, the air begins to distort. At first it's subtle, a ripple, like heat bending light. Then it grows stronger, forming a shape that doesn't match anything human. It flickers, unstable but present, like something trying to exist in the wrong place. More reports come in. Every crossing leaves something behind. Each distortion lasts longer than the last. And they're changing. Some move slightly. Others shift when observed, as if reacting to attention. Instruments still detect nothing, yet visually, they're there. Watching. Waiting. Humanity realizes too late that the line isn't just removing people. It's replacing them with something else. And now the fear isn't about what happens if you cross it. It's about what happens if too many people do. Access is restricted to a handful of researchers, given full authority to study the phenomenon without interference. Data pours in from every continent, every incident mapped, every second analyzed. At first it looks random, until patterns begin to emerge. The line isn't placed arbitrarily. It avoids certain regions entirely while cutting directly through others with precision that feels intentional. Highly populated areas are divided in ways that force adaptation but not immediate collapse. Critical infrastructure is split, but never fully disabled. It disrupts, but doesn't destroy. That alone changes the conversation. Then comes the next discovery. Every recorded crossing is reviewed frame by frame. The moment of disappearance is identical each time, instant, clean, absolute. But the distortions left behind don't behave the same way. They're evolving. Earlier distortions flicker weakly, unstable and brief. Later ones last longer, hold shape, even shift positions slightly. The more crossings that occur, the more defined they become. It's not just a reaction. It's progression. A systems theorist proposes the connection. Each violation strengthens whatever is forming on the other side. Not physically, but structurally, like something learning how to exist here. Attention turns to controlled tests. Machines are sent across the boundary. Drones pass through without resistance, signals intact. No loss. No distortion. The line ignores them completely. Only humans trigger it. That realization reframes everything. This isn't defense against intrusion. It isn't territorial. It's selective. The variable is human intent. The theorist refines the hypothesis. The line isn't blocking movement, it's measuring behavior. Specifically, the decision to cross when explicitly warned not to. Every act of defiance feeds the unknown. Every restraint denies it. Which means the boundary isn't the threat. Human choice is. For the first time, the objective becomes clear. This isn't something to break or bypass. It's something to respond to. Not with force, but with control. The world reaches a breaking point. Pressure builds from every side. Military leaders argue that the line must be challenged before whatever lies beyond it grows stronger. Politicians demand action to prove humanity won't be controlled. At the same time, scientists warn that every violation is making things worse, accelerating something no one fully understands. For a moment, it feels inevitable. That humanity will do what it has always done, push forward, ignore the warning, and deal with the consequences later. But this time, something shifts. People hesitate. Not out of fear alone, but awareness. The evidence is undeniable now. Every crossing has a cost, and that cost isn't isolated, it accumulates. The distortions are clearer, more stable, closer to something real. Whatever is forming doesn't rush. It waits, gaining ground with each mistake. So individuals begin to choose differently. Pilots refuse unauthorized orders to cross restricted airspace. Researchers shut down risky experiments. Civilians who once gathered near the line stop showing up. Crowds thin, then disappear entirely. Across the world, the same decision repeats: step back. No announcement forces it. No single leader commands it. Humanity decides. Days pass without a single violation. Then more. The distortions weaken. Their shapes lose cohesion, flickering faster, shrinking, fading like something being starved. The line itself begins to dim, its glow less intense, its presence less absolute. Weeks later, it vanishes. Completely. No sound. No signal. No trace it was ever there. But deep space instruments pick up movement, something massive, distant, retreating from Earth's orbit. No message follows, no explanation offered. Just absence. And understanding. The line was never meant to trap humanity. It was meant to test it. Not strength. Not intelligence. Restraint. And for once, humanity didn't fail. It chose control over impulse, patience over defiance. It faced the unknown and didn't rush toward it. Whatever was watching came to a conclusion. And left. Because humanity proved something rare. That it can stop.